So I said overall setup was pretty good. Just on occasions the ball was getting a little bit too far back. So make sure it's no further back really than the middle. Ideally, you'd want it slightly left of centre, so sort of going down through your left cheek, left chest. However, with the swing issues that you may have physically in terms of the hip, not going to be able to get as much weight through this way. Where you've got it here is a good position for you in the middle. Okay, we can play with that as we've seen. Okay,
Yep.
The focal point now, the thing to think about, is to have a shorter, more under control backswing, staying more in front of the golf ball rather than turning so deep.
But I'm going back, I'm
Yeah, you're still making a full shoulder turn, which feels to you like it's a shorter backswing. Okay, you compare how you were going back before. This one here now, you just, that club's gone a little bit too far, so your head's just starting to twist a little bit more now, the back's turning. Now if you watch this move through impact, these sort of frames here now, that there for me, in comparison to don't keep your head down, let's twist through, the difference in the arm position for starters, okay? Your arms are much more away from the chest, the head now is not tilted. A frame later, look how much further the arms are away from the body. Look at the difference there. Your head now is starting to sort of, if that's a straight line with your head and your shoulders sort of on a 90 degree in terms of the straight line there. So your shoulders are there, that's not far away. You think that, I mean, it's almost like creaking your neck there, isn't it? That's going to be, and again, because of that sort of stay down mentality, your arms now folded up, and you never even see the golf ball when you come through. Look how much narrower that swing is compared to here. Look at the difference in the width of your swing. Much fuller movement, the right side twist, everything's more of a twisty movement, and hopefully, and please do tell me if this is wrong, there's no pain in any of the positions that we talked about in terms of swinging, because everything now is fully rotating and twisting together. Shoulders, hips, knee and foot are fully rotated, whereas this one, the shoulders are fully rotated, but the hips are back here, the knees sort of try to kick in, the ankles staying back, so there's some disconnect there in terms of forward positions. They're not working together, and unfortunately when they all don't come through together, there's going to be some sort of pain somewhere in the middle or somewhere as a substitute that you're going to start feeling after a round of golf, or after 4 or 5 holes, or after hitting some shots on the driving range. So if we can just complete everything fully rotated, I think slightly shorter backswing, so the club is now more what we call in front of us. It starts off with the setup in front of our arms and body like so. We swing back, we keep it there, we return it. What you were doing, you were swinging the club what we call too deep behind you, and then really creaking your head to try and get back underneath it.
I mean,
and that was causing your top shots for the most part.
I was thinking of turning my body actually.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
I mean, should I? Is that all right?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I think you do need to turn your body, but you can see here what feels to you a short backswing certainly isn't. I mean, for me, the backswing contains sort of 2 90 degrees. Number one, your wrist hinge, you've got a 90 degree wrist hinge there, and your shoulder turn, more than 90, so that's absolutely fine. That's not a short backswing, it's just a better backswing because the arms now are more in front of your chest. They're not too far behind you. And when the arms do get too far behind, that's when you get the club coming down the position you've got here now, sort of trying to tuck underneath, get stuck out your own way, and just flicking the hands at it.
I just can't catch up. Really.
Well, exactly, exactly. The club's gone so far behind, and the club then trying to play catch up, and your head's staying down so long to try and allow that. Hence why sometimes you get some good shots, but physically that looks a painful movement to me. I mean, that image there, compared to that image there, those two positions there for me are the two key ones. That's twisting through your head, looks a little more on top of your shoulders. That there's like sort of almost like you've cricked your neck in sleep, isn't it? So does that make sense?
Yep.
Good. So shorter backswing, twist through as much as you can. Keep that head a bit more neutral with the spine there, yeah?
Yep.
Let's have a couple more, see how that goes, okay?